Hey guys, Cadin here, and I just wanted to start this video by saying thank you. The last video I made like this is doing really good for my channel standards, and I got some comments saying that you guys enjoy this kind of content, so you can bet your ass I'm going to keep doing this. If you think you'd like to see someone who knows way too much about this game talk about the meta, then consider subscribing. I'd appreciate it. Also, I somehow have a creator code that I've never earned a penny from, so if you wish to hopelessly try to boost my income, use my code. Anyways, on to the video. A few days ago, Epic released the Summer Update, and in that update they added a new weapon called the the Prime Shotgun. In the blog post for the update, Epic says that the weapon deals the most amount of damage with the first bullet in the clip. No warm-up required. So basically like the charged shotgun if it was good. The post also says that while the other shots aren't as powerful as the first, they can still put in work, and if you only want the most damage from your shotgun, you can reload after each shot. Since Epic never seems to want to say exactly what's happening with weapons, let me do that.
Among Us in real life.
The Prime Shotgun comes in all 6 rarities, however the Mythic is only in creative mode, so it's not exactly relevant. The damage values for each rarity are 75.6, 79.2, 83.7, 88.2, and 91.8 respectively, with a 1.65 headshot multiplier. It also has a rate of fire of 1.05 and a smaller mag size of 4. Something unique about this weapon is that every single rarity has the same reload speed of 4.5 seconds on an empty mag. I believe this is because Epic doesn't want the weapon to become too powerful with its massive first shot damage. Speaking of, let's talk about that bonus now. The first shot of the Prime Shotgun is 1.5 times stronger than all the other shots, bumping the damage up to the following. But wait, we have to take into account the max damage cap because Epic doesn't know how to balance shotguns. I almost forgot about that. In case you can't tell, I think that's really stupid. The max damage cap for each rarity is 170, 175, 180, 185, and 190. Compared to the gold rarity of other shotguns, this shotgun has the highest max damage cap, with the striker being 185, the auto being 145, and the 2-shot being 98. Even with the shotgun not being fully loaded, it can still do more headshot damage than the gold auto. The Prime Shotgun has the same basic range stats as most other shotguns this chapter, having an effective range of 7.5 meters and not doing any damage past 30 meters. It also has an equip speed of 0.38 seconds, which is slightly faster than the striker pump at 0.41 seconds, much faster than the auto at 0.48 seconds, and slower than the 2-shot at 0.32 seconds. Let's look at accuracy now. On screen is the accuracy of every weapon we have talked about thus far. What I did is went into Photoshop and overlaid each picture onto each other in order of increasing bloom. Then I lowered the opacity of every weapon except for the most accurate ones so we can see the difference in accuracy for each shotgun. So the most accurate is the striker, second place is the Prime, third is the 2-shot, and fourth is the auto, surprising absolutely no one. Basically the Prime Shotgun is a pretty accurate weapon, so if your crosshair placement isn't that good, you won't do very good with this gun. When it comes to structure damage, this weapon really shines. When it's not fully loaded, it only deals 70 environmental damage, which in terms of shotguns places it in about the middle of the pack. But when it's fully loaded, the damage is bumped up to 104. This means that you are able to destroy freshly placed wooden brick walls if you're quick enough. More specifically, you have 1 second to destroy a freshly placed wood wall and half a second to destroy a fresh brick wall. It's basically the same as the Deagle in this way. Let's move on to talking about the shells of the Prime Shotgun. More specifically, the amount of pellets in each shell. The Prime Shotgun deviates from what is normal this chapter, firing 9 pellets per shot instead of 12 as seen with the striker pump and auto shotguns. This means the minimum pellet count is 3 instead of this chapter's standard 4. If you don't know what the minimum pellet rule is, then let me explain that real quick. In the version 6.31 update, Epic made a change to all shotguns where even if you only hit 1 or 2 pellets, there is always a minimum amount of pellets you will hit. When this was first implemented, that number was 3 because most shotguns during this period fired 10 pellets. Now it kinda varies from shotgun to shotgun. I'm gonna spare you my opinion on this change, but if you want me to talk about it, let me know and I might make a video about all the things I dislike about this game. Moving on, let's talk about reload speed. On screen I will be showing how long it takes for each shotgun to load 1 shell. or in the case of the 2-shot and auto, 2 shells. For single shell reloads, the 2-shot is the fastest at 0.48 seconds, the striker comes in second at 0.52 seconds, the prime comes in third at 0.76 seconds, and the auto is in dead last at 1.06 seconds. There's more to this, however. If you only shoot one shot from the prime and immediately reload after, the time it takes to reload is significantly longer, at 1.1 seconds. Epic really thought about not letting players abuse the power of this shotgun, and honestly I see where they're coming from. If this shotgun had the same reload speed, even if you only fired one shot, it would no doubt be the best shotgun in the game.
Among Us in real life.
So after all that testing and analyzing, what do I think of the shotgun? Well, its lower than average mag size and sluggish reload speed make it a bit limited when it comes to putting out damage over a long period of time, not to mention that each shot only fires 9 pellets, which might make it a bit more difficult to land shots. But the massive potential of the first shot is nothing to scoff at, dealing insane damage and having the potential to instantly break freshly placed wood and brick walls. In the hands of a good player who can effectively land the first shot, this thing is going to dominate. However, if you're not as good of a player and don't feel confident in your shots, maybe this isn't the weapon for you. Personally, I think I've just found my new main shotgun. But what do you guys think? Is this shotgun good? Is it bad? Do you think it's the best shotgun in the game or the worst shotgun ever? If you think that, you're lying to yourself because the charged shotgun exists. What? Anyway, that's it. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't, sub if you want to see more content like this, and use my creator code if you're insane. See ya.